There's a chance I could find Abras around here, but I don't know if that's in BDSP as well. There we go. There's a Shinx for us. That would not be bad. We'll go with at least a secondary Intimidate user. This Shinx does not have Intimidate. That's unfortunate. This Shinx is basically dead weight for us. But, I mean, it's a temporary Pokemon, so you know. It can exist, it can fight stuff. It's sure not going to be useful against the first gym. But, or the second gym, really. Or the third gym. The fourth gym, though, that will. I guess the third and fourth gym can be done. I think the third and fourth gym are like the same levels as each other, so they can be done in like opposite orders if you want them to be, or whatever. I think that's correct. Normally I do the fighting gym first. I don't know why, but normally I do. Honestly, if we have a better team for the water type gym, we probably should go ahead and like go south around that route and do that first. Just haven't done that way before. Anyways though, Shinx is here. And his name is going to be Zappy. Zappy the Shinx. Alright, so it's time to get our sixth Pokemon. And the final one that will be on our team for right now. I think this cave can only give us Geodudes, so yeah, don't get surprised. But you know, Geodude could be worse. I don't know how it could be worse, but it could be worse. We already have a Zoot. Is there no Geodudes in this cave anymore? Did they all get like hunted out of extinction? What's going on here? Alright, there you go. But yeah, we already had a Zubat, so I think Geodude was the only actual option to get here, so not all that surprising. I'm just gonna throw Pokeballs at it until we get our new friend Rocky. That being said, I don't imagine that Geodude will last all too very long on this team, just because his typing is pretty bad. Rock Ground is not great. His stats aren't great. His moveset's not great. Nothing about Rocky is unfortunately that great. But you know, similar to the, I think the rivalry Shinx that we have here, I don't even know what Shinx has. Similar to the useless Shinx, which is rivalry, yeah, great. It exists. That's basically all that can be said of it. It exists. Somewhere in this grass, we will find our next Pokemon. I know that Geodude and Machop are two possible options. I don't know if those are the only two options though. If they are, then that means we're guaranteed to actually get a Machop here, which would be pretty good. I should put out someone different though. Yeah, getting Machop would be pretty nice, because that does mean we have another fighting type, the obviously Rock Gym, and we don't have a fighting type yet on our team, because we didn't go with Monferno/Infernape this time. That being said, this may take a while, so I'll see you when we actually find one. Which ironically was the next Pokemon that we found after that last Geodude. So here we go. Machop. Similar story to all the other ones at this point so far. Just gonna throw things at it until it actually works out. And his name will be Chompy. Go ahead and join the crew. He will probably replace maybe the Shinx. I think the Shinx doesn't have much of a point right now, because if you want to have air coverage, we will eventually have the Geodude, and if you want water coverage, you obviously have Turtwig, right? So that combined with the fact that it is rivalry, I think we get rid of Zappy and put Zappy into the box right now. But he's not dead yet, so Zappy may eventually see a return. Especially if somehow, for some reason, you want Zappy in the Elite Four against Cynthia. Because, as far as I know, I could be wrong on this one, not rivalry, but like Pokemon genders work where the gender of the trainer determines the gender of the Pokemon that they will have. It's like male trainers will have more male Pokemon, and like female will have more female. As far as I know, already have a Geodude, so this isn't down. I don't think we can actually get anything down here, because I think we already have everything, except maybe Onix. I think you can technically get Onix down here, but I don't really care much about Onix. But I think that's how the genders of Pokemon on trainer battles are determined. As far as I know, I could be completely wrong with that. This next guy has a Machop, so I'm going to prepare for that. We can bring out Flappy, why not? But yes, since there's not many female gym leaders in this gen, and there's 2 female Elite Fours. Well, you know, Elite Four plus champions, because you have Champion plus Bertha. So, yeah. I guess for gym leaders, you have Fighting type, you have Ice type, you have Ghost type, and Grass type. So actually, that is a pretty good split. I think that's 4-4 and then Elite's 2-3, but obviously you can't have a perfect split out of 5. So honestly, that's not bad. Sadly though, because we are talking about a electric type Pokemon here, one of the female trainers is a ground type, and the water type trainer is a male, so you know, a bit unfortunate since Rivalry does do less damage to the opposite gendered Pokemon. So yeah, it's still unfortunate. We've grinded up like a couple more kills here. So we have 2 12s, not that this one's going to do much. I think we're probably good. Maybe I should kill like 1 more. That will be like an over level status at that point though. I think what we're going to do is we're going to head into the gym and see what we can do with this. But yeah, because I think, once again, we're not going to try and over level this, but if we do, Rourke's highest I think is 13. So we're going to try and stay as close to that line as possible, at the very least on Turtwig. Everyone else is a bit low, so we should actually probably grind them if we can. You know, just take out Turtwig, take out Starly, and then do them separately. This Geodude is a bit of a problem. This Geodude caused massive problems last time. Will not again, though. Good. Hopefully this should level up some people, by the way. The reason, by the way, I don't care about Pokemon like Golem, even like Machamp, really, or like a Steelix, basically, is because I don't really plan on getting the trade evolutions of them, which is why I don't value them as high. That's why I'm not even, you know, like, trying for the Onix down in the cave down there, because there's not really a whole lot of purpose. I'm never going to use Onix as an Onix, right? Unless I'm like, get really desperate, but even then, I don't know why I would. So Shelly now is the correct level. Flappy's pretty close, and Flappy's not really gonna do much in this gym. Maybe we honestly should just get the Onix, if for nothing else, just for this gym alone. It's gonna take the place of Flappy or Batty. Batty at least has like Absorb, so like, if it does end up being faster, it might be able to deal like some damage just because it does have a grass type move. For the most part though, I imagine that Shelly's gonna carry with maybe some support from Chompy and Toothy, because I do need to teach Toothy his TM. Yes. We can actually teach it to Rocky as well. I did not really imagine we could, but I actually will, because that does mean that he's going to both be able to do super effective damage, but also resist it, which is actually going to be pretty nice. So yeah, Rocky was actually going to be a pretty big help in this gym then. We're going to get rid of Defense Curl, because I think of these moves, that is the weakest. Rock Polish may not be bad, just to boost our speed up a little bit. And we're going to keep the last thing of Rock Smash, because Chompy doesn't need it. Shelly shouldn't need it at all either, so yeah, I think we're going to keep that for now. And we should be good. I am going to grind though, a little bit. Just because I want him to be like more, like 11-ish, maybe even 12-ish here. Yeah, we're going to put Shelly in the bank, and then maybe try and grind up some stuff to the north. Or maybe head back on the left side out of the cave and grind there. Grinding there is definitely going to be safer. Grinding north if we can get the Machop spawns could be pretty easy, because, you know, Starly's going to be able to one-shot. I didn't put my stuff down yet. But yeah, Starlight's going to be able to one-shot. Zubat, I don't know when Zubat gets his flying type move, but at some point Zubat will be able to one-shot, so I'm going to put him over here now. No one's dead yet, so that's, you know, it's always a benefit. Honestly, as long as we get down the Geodude, I think we should be fine.
I can't believe that you didn't want to record my ramblings about Black Temple.
Oh, I know, right? Crazy. Yes, as long as we kill this and then the Onyx, I think, pretty easily.
Shelly got a crit.
Good for you, Shelly. And good for Razorleaf as well. But, yeah, I think we are probably fine. Shelly is adamant, so that's pretty nice.
Great.
Yeah.
Adamantite.
Adamantite is good, yeah. Make some, medium quality bullets out of that. By the way, if you need adamantite arrows, let me know on your hunter.
We still have copious quantities of the last type of ammunition that you donated to my hunter.
Nice. Well, if you need more, let me know. I'll probably just send them to my bank tune otherwise, because the new ones out of the Karazhan rep are slightly better. Yeah, I think so. Don't worry though, he's breaking the mold, so.
Yeah.
He's actually 14, so I'm actually not over leveled for this. I'm actually slightly under leveled for this, which is not the position I really thought I was in. Never mind. We're fine.
He could still kill the Turtwig.
He could still kill the Turtwig. He is faster than me. I'm half tempted to just go into Rocky. He's gonna head. I think we just go into Rocky, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We go into Rocky. He's gonna headbutt. It's gonna deal probably like 7-8 damage. And then maybe Rocky lives, maybe Rocky doesn't live. Eh. No offense, Rocky, but either way is kind of fine. Rock Smash will probably do a decent bit though. You go, Rocky. I think we're good then. Oh, yeah, definitely good. This went, just slightly. Ever so slightly. Better than the Chimchar run.
Well, you see, Quinn, that's what you get for choosing a month.
That is true, yeah. And also for not spending any time grinding. That as well. Honestly, I think Chimchar evolves at 14. I don't know why I thought Rourke was 13. He's definitely not. But would have, if Chimchar would have evolved, which he would have, I definitely could have gotten that. Whoops. But oh well.
So what we've learned here today is that you need to look up the levels of these bosses beforehand.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, honestly, now that the first boss is dead, we're just going to end up over-leveling everything by accident. But I think the grass gym is kind of fine as well. I know you ended up over-leveling it a bit because of the good old Absol adventure that you went on.
Yes, the Absol.
Which never ended up getting used at all.
One of them got used a tiny bit.
Slightly. What did it get replaced by?
Luxray.
Ah, yes, of course. I have a Luxray. Or not a Luxray, but a Shanks. And he's awful.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, the issue with the Shanks is, he's a rivalry Shanks, not an intimidate Shanks.
Oh, gotcha.
Which means that, yeah, intimidate's not bad. Rivalry, very bad.
Remind me what it does.
You do 30% more damage against enemies of the same gender, and 30% less damage against enemies of the opposite gender.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty gross. And the way that things work in Pokemon, I'm pretty sure, are male trainers have male Pokemon, female trainers have female Pokemon. So you only do extra damage against female Pokemon, or female trainers.